We're drawing attention to one of the many tragedies of the heroin epidemic. Casey Jones is here to show us.
Yeah, Marley, this beautiful young girl is not what you might think that the face of heroin looks like, but her parents want it to be because heroin took her life.
It's beyond difficult to sit here and look at these.
Pictures don't quite tell the story.
She was a dancer. She loved music.
Behind the voiceless eyes, the silent smile,
She did gymnastics. She played sports.
there was a hollow cry,
She was a track runner, a volleyball player.
not seen in the glossy ink of any photograph.
She had passion for life and what she loved to do.
Rather heard in a girl so full of life,
She loved people.
only when she wasn't.
She loved her friends.
Meghan Reed was just 23 years old.
Sunday morning, Michaela called us and told us that she had passed, that she was dead. Those are her words. Meghan's dead.
A mother's fear, a sister now haunted with death's picture.
They're bone-chilling words that you never want to hear. And the sights that we saw after that were sights that you never want to see. Especially one of your children.
Needle in arm slouched over pretzel style. The shock of death, now a burned memory.
I would hope that I could help other families not have to have their child brought out of a home in a body bag. Because that was the most difficult thing to ever see. It was beyond words.
Why heroin? Such a nasty, gruesome, addictive drug. Where Meghan's pattern started is a mystery.
Poor choices.
Definitely.
She made poor choices, but the other thing, she clung to people that had problems.
Probably, according to Mom Molly and her stepdad Doug, because Meghan herself was wounded.
Taking away the pain of her own pain from some of the past that she had, struggles that she had, you know, losing her dad and being a victim of another crime. And
Her greatest quality, the two say, her affinity for helping others.
She would sit down with you and how you doing? How you doing? And would give the finest hugs. That's what I'm gonna miss the most.
That's what they remember here is the hug.
The hug.
That was my brother's words the day of the funeral. He very eloquently put into words what a special human being she was.
Meghan tried to get help. In May, her parents checked her into Pine Rest. Not even 72 hours later, detoxed, Meghan checked herself out. Doug and Molly never knew.
I just feel like there's points of failure that shouldn't be when you're dealing with that situation.
On September 7th, Doug, a sergeant with the Shiawassee County Sheriff's Office, took Meghan to drug court, offered his house in Vernon and a fast track to a nursing program.
The Tuesday before this happened, I did get a text from her and said, I've made my decision, I want to come there. And I want to get out of this environment that I'm in. I want to get away from the city, and I want to start over.
That text was October 25th.
When did you lose her?
October 30th. October 30th.
The pictures towards the end illustrate a desperate plea. A final video posted just minutes before her overdose.
Hi, Moo.
We are going to be Meghan's voice now. And we have to make a positive out of this negative. And with the help of all of our friends, all of our family, all of the professional people that we know, I'm hoping we can put our heads together so no one else has to go through this. If we can save one person, it's worth it. It's worth it.
We all have our failures and our faults and our angry moments and, as human beings. But by and large, she was a big heart and she did love people.
Pictures are what's left now, reminding images of a smile and personality faded by the vicious grip of heroin. And that cry, From a girl who lived to help others, one final attempt to save a life, a cry not heard in time to save her own, a cry so many addicted find hard to make, a cry her parents now echo. Meghan's cry.
I wish I had even a few more minutes with her.
Meghan's family has created a Facebook page where they hope to continue this conversation. It's called Meghan's Army. Army, an acronym for Addiction Recovery Movement for Youth. And guys, the bottom line is this family knows this feeling all too well, but there are so many families who have felt this same loss because heroin is here in West Michigan. It has grown in exponential rates in the last 4 years. The overdose deaths have grown in the last 4 years. There are so many mothers like Molly Reed out there who have laid their children to rest. They want this conversation to take over our community because they say there's a stigma attached to it with embarrassment. It's brushed under the rug. They don't want to talk about it. It needs to be talked about because it's here.
And that's what Target 8 has done so many stories on, is showing that this crosses so many boundaries. There is no one face to heroin.
And the anguish in that family and what they have to live with.
Unreal.
Yeah.
They're dealing with it.
Casey, thank you.